should be live.
Let's see it.
Give it a second. It takes a little bit for it to get to YouTube.
There we go. Good to go.
Did you already send the tweet out?
Yes, I did.
Alright, you can start whenever if you want to, buddy. Unless you want to wait for a little bit more people to join in. There's nobody has came in yet.
At least it'll be there for the replay, I guess.
Very true. Alright. We can start if you want.
All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome to kind of an overcast sky at Kauffman Stadium today. Jay Binkley here with Kramer Sansone, a.k.a. the Crane Dog. And you're watching Royals Simulated Baseball on YouTube. Well, it's been an interesting season for the Royals so far. Off to a 5-1 start, 2 out of 3 against the White Sox in the opening series, followed by a 2-game sweep of the Detroit Tigers. The Royals' opening day happened on Thursday, where the Royals get a victory 9-6 over the Seattle Mariners. Today, Game 2 in this series. Jakob Junis on the mound for the Kansas City Royals, facing Nick Margevicius, who's 0-1 this year with a 1.35 ERA. Nick played with the Padres last season. Jakob Junis made 3 starts last year against the Seattle Mariners, going 2-1 with a 2.37 ERA. The Royals, 14 home runs on the season. Salvador Perez is the only Royal to hit a home run on opening day. But Junis versus Margevicius. Let's now take a look at the lineups for the Seattle Mariners. Brought to you by Purell. Wash your hands. Second base, leading off Austin Nola. The DH, Malik Smith. Believe it or not, Scott Service going with Malik Smith as DH today. A little surprising, but especially after a day off. And then the right fielder, Mitch Haniger, bats third. Daniel Vogelback at first base bats fourth. Carlos Gonzalez, Cargo, bats fifth for the Seattle Mariners and playing left field. Kyle Seager, the third baseman, batting sixth. Dom T. Williams making his debut this season with the Seattle Mariners. In center field, Tom Murphy, the catcher. J.P. Crawford batting ninth. For the Kansas City Royals, brought to you by the 435 Podcast Network, that you can check out Fine Podcast on 610sports.com. Leading off against the lefty, Margevicius, Whit Merrifield. Batting second, Adalberto Mondesi, who's on fire at shortstop. Right fielder, Hunter Dozier, batting third. The DH, Jorge Soler, one of the league leaders in hitting and home runs this year. 3 home runs in the early season. Sal Perez bats fifth at catcher, hit the home run on Thursday. Miguel Franco is the third baseman, batting sixth. Boom Boom McBroom at first base for the Royals, because how well he does against lefties. 282 in 75 plate appearances last year against lefties, but he is really hitting lefties well. Hit over 300 in AAA Scranton a year ago. Alex Gord in left field, bat eighth, and Nicky Lopez at second base, and he'll bat ninth. And speaking of Nicky Lopez, he was on with Fesco in the Morning Friday. You can check that on demand, 610sports.com. But Nicky Lopez commented about this as Josh Klingler brings up our simulated Royals game. Here's Nicky Lopez.
The guy who had a 2-run triple yesterday in the opening day sim win with 610 Sports Radio on MLB The Show 20 joins us. It's Nicky Lopez. I'm not sure you're aware you had that 2-run triple yesterday. Congratulations, Nicky.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I saw something on Twitter about it. I like what you guys are doing. It's kind of funny. So, without baseball, you have to put something up there. We all miss it. I know you guys miss it, and I know Kansas City misses it. So, but I'm glad I got to put a good swing on the ball and found a gap.
There you go. Yeah, I like it.
There you go, Nicky Lopez, as he was on Fesco in the Morning yesterday at 9:30. Check it out on demand, 610sports.com. Speaking of Fesco in the Morning, which, by the way, is what Kramer's brought to you by, is Ryan Wachowski. He's the producer of Fesco in the Morning. Good afternoon, Ryan Wachowski.
Good afternoon, Jay Binkley.
What do you think so far? The 5-1 virtual Royals, a nice start for Mike Matheny to kind of start the season.
I am ecstatic over the hot start that the Kansas City Royals have had without baseball in our lives. This has been better than expected. So I'm super excited to continue to watch this until we get real baseball back in our lives.
No, it's been fun. And Jake Junis on the mound today. He's 0-1 with a 6.75 this year for the simulated Royals. He's the only Royal to take a loss, as he lost Sunday in Chicago. But the story so far this season's been your guy, Alex Gordon. I don't know if you saw the other night, but he makes a nice play in the outfield where he ran 57 feet to the ball.
Attaboy, Gordo. Way to be. Yeah, we don't forget we had Alex Gordon on the show as
yeah.
well. He doesn't do a lot of radio interviews. At least
Nope.
I've never heard him do a lot. So we were very excited to be able to get Alex on the show. So check that out on the on-demand page. But, yeah, I'm super excited for all these guys. Apparently they brought their bats from Arizona because they've been red hot when it comes to the offensive side of the ball.
Hey, no question about it. Nicky Lopez that joined you guys on Friday. Kind of a slower start this year for Nicky Lopez. But as you guys mentioned in the interview, nice 2-run triple he had on opening day at the game.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool that he really dug the fact that we were doing this as well. Like I sent him the tweet whenever he had the triple. I don't know, was that just the live stream feed or was that like an actual highlight?
It was actually part of the game. I think it made the highlights. I'm not sure. Did it make the highlights, Kramer?
I'm not sure.
Kramer, the engineer, sound engineer, doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But I'm not sure, Ryan.
Either way, I just thought it was cool that one of the actual Royals dug the fact that we were doing it, man.
Well, let me ask you this, Ryan. What are you drinking today? That's the important questions.
Well, currently I just cracked open, what is this called? Founders Mosaic Promise. It's pretty good.
Ryan, it sounds like there's birds wherever you're at.
Yeah, I'm sitting outside. I took my dog outside. She's taking a dump right now.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, but this morning I picked up 3 different beers. Diametric is doing a thing called Together We Can, and so all these breweries bring cans of beer, and you can go online. You can do a pre-order. They've got like a pickup drive-through thing. You go straight through. It took me like 2 minutes to get through. I got some Magic from Torn Label, which is a great beer. 816 from City Barrel, and I also got some TD Toss and Mahazy from our guys out of Diametric.
Yeah, it's cool what Diametric's doing, having all those brewers there, kind of a one-stop shop for everybody that likes the local beer community to go out and get their beer.
Yeah, I got in a little bit late, actually. There was a lot of other breweries out there. Dubious Claims, your guys were out there, but most of their beers were sold out by the time I got online and did my order.
Well, Ryan, I appreciate it, man. Drink that local beer. Ryan Wachowski, producer Fesco in the Morning, joins us. Thank you, Ryan.
You got it, brother.
There you go. It's Nick Margevicius, 0-1 on the season, against Jake Junis, 0-1 on the season as well. Something has to give at Virtual Kauffman Stadium today as the 5-1 Royals take on the 3-4 Seattle Mariners. Enjoy the game. Not to mention, you can go to YouTube and you can comment live as we go.
Yeah,
right,
of course.
Kramer Sansone, the color analyst of this broadcast. Kramer brought to you by Fesco in the Morning, 5:58 to 10 each and every day. Myself, I'm brought to you by Bink at Night. It's always, Kramer probably should have been too, but
that's all right.
Didn't want it.
It's your show, Bank. It actually has your name in it, so it makes sense.
Clouds clearing at simulated Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. 5-1 Kansas City Royals get set to take on the 3-4 Seattle Mariners. Royals are done with opening days now. They've had 3. 2 on the road in Chicago and Detroit, and 1 on their own. Look at the fans. Fired up. Wonder if the guy in red will be sitting behind home plate today.
Let's hope he is. Hopefully he's more excited this time. Hey, the Dirty Sean is in the chat already, saying let's go Royals.
Is that the season O'Neill?
Yes.
Dirty Sean.
Dirty Sean.
Okay, yeah. Jake Junis. Rough outing he had Sunday in the Windy City. So far, this Royals pitching staff has been pretty good. Matter of fact, it's one of the league leaders. Top 5 in ERA for the team. Austin Nola leads off, played second base today for Seattle.
Austin Nola.
Nice but cool day at Kauffman Stadium. The guy in red is not behind home plate.
Honestly, it's actually a good thing he's not back there.
He was able to get some popcorn in the 8th inning.
That guy in red. We're not starting off good today.
And Austin Nola gets in the right field to Hunter Dozier.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Here's Malik Smith, league leader in stolen bases last year. Normally center fielder. Scott Service has him at DH today. It is surprising considering the day off yesterday.
I think it's a little different. You would think that you'd want a speedy guy out in the field. But I'm not the one back there, I guess, making the lineups for any of these guys. So if they want to go with this, go with it. Maybe they're just trying to rest his legs up, not use him out in the field too much.
He's got some pop this year as well. 2 home runs already early in the season. As Whit Merrifield dives and makes a spectacular catch.
That's what Whit does.
Whit is getting used to the outfield. And he did a lot of center field last year, but watch this catch once again by Whit Merrifield. Unbelievable.
Look at that extension with his arm out there. Good thing.
Alex Gordon and Whit Merrifield with some web gems so far this season for the virtual Mike Matheny.
And Mitch Haniger, he had a day off.
He's been hurt. He was hurt a little bit in the spring training for the Mariners, but he's back now with a delay. And Miguel Franco gets that. Those at the Lopez second two for the Royals. Ryan McBroom catches it there at first base. What a defensive play by the Kansas City Royals. How about this? How about the old spinorama right here by Franco? That heads up to go to second base. There's Lopez turning it on the move. Makes a perfect strike to Ryan McBroom. That's some defense right there for the Kansas City Royals. 2
great defensive players that diving out there in center field for Whit. And now that double play by Franco making it look easy out there. Royals, that's right there's I guess a momentum shift in starter for this first inning.
Here's kind of a surprise on the mound, Kramer. Nick Margevicius played last year with the Padres. 2-6 with a 6.79 last year in San Diego, claimed off waivers by the Mariners. It's hard to find him in the starting rotation except Roto World had him.
Yeah, it's Roto World's the only ones that had him almost projected to be in the starting roster. As that looks like that might get down.
Whit Merrifield gets it started and will drop it in for another hit from Whit Merrifield.
But it's good to see some of these young guys. I think he's 23 years old, make the actual roster. Good for Margevicius. So we'll see how he does against the Royals, even though he's giving up 1 hit here with Whit.
Todd Duncan says he's ashamed to be watching this. Welcome, Todd.
Should not be ashamed to watch this at all.
Enjoy it, Todd. Every day the Royals play, we bring you simulated Royals. Jay Binkley, Kramer Sansone from the virtual Kauffman Stadium.
Beautiful, partly cloudy day here.
Surprised Vogelback's big biceps didn't get in the way of the slide by
you are infatuated with Vogelback.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball 1. This is Vogel. The guys have their sunglasses on today.
I need it. It's bright out here. Ooh, that sounded really good.
Sounded real good off the bat. He's going to gap again. Goes shopping at the gap quite a bit, my friend.
He does. I think that's going to get Whit score in. So Royals going to take that 1-0 lead.
Early lead right there. Mondi, once again, one of the league leader in RBIs for the Kansas City Royals, celebrating that. Whit Merrifield, this is the 1-2 combination of speed. As Mondi just been deadly from the left and right side of the plate. Hit a home run from the left-hand side in Detroit with 427. Early lead for the virtual Mike Matheny. What's up, Shane? How are you, my friend? Several of you have had your wives ask what you're watching.
Nope, at the ball.
You've been hesitant to tell them virtual baseball.
Yeah, you should own up to that stuff. There's nothing going on right now. If you watch,
there's nothing going on.
If you watch the live streams of the basketball players playing against each other, it's just like that, except it's simulated.
And there are people that enjoy it. That's the important thing, like Kramer and I. There's now a lady in red behind home plate.
I'm getting quicker at tweeting, I've noticed.
Give you the weather update. Brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red. It's brought to you by a lot of things.
weather in Kansas City.
It's 38 degrees and cloudy in Kansas City.
It's sunny where we're at right now.
38 degrees.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
And Dozier going to take his base. Margevicius is struggling so far early on. And once again, the Royals jumping out on starting pitching.
That's Margevicius isn't looking too hot so far for the first 3 batters of this game, and you got the 2019 AL home run champion batting with Jorge Soler.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Melissa joins us and she says, "Happy 610 Saturday." That's right. It is a 610 Saturday at the K.
Exactly. That's
and Soler just rips one in the middle. That'll score Monty there.
Oh, yeah, I'll score him easily.
2-0 Kansas City Royals. Off to a hot start, 5-1 on the season, leading the AL Central. Nice to see Soler hit back. He took the golden sombrero.
Yeah, it was
Thursday.
His last game on Thursday was not pretty, so it's good to see him square one right up the middle and get the Royals take a 2-0 lead.
Here comes Sal Perez, who's been in fuego. Home run, opening day.
That's the ball. Count
Against Kikuchi. It's .333, 1 home run, 5 ribs this season.
Hey.
76 miles an hour. A little off speed there for Margevicius. And it's going to
Might move up Dozier if he doesn't.
fly out to Dom T.
going.
Williams. Dozier's still going. Whoa, that's a heads-up impressive play. Really? The Royals benefited from that errant throw.
And this is what we've seen when the Royals do this entire season so far. That's why they're 5-1. They're taking those easy strides. They're making people force throws, and those forced throws have been offline almost all the time.
Yeah, it's total aggression.
Being aggressive out
You
here.
see Miguel Franco. Where's those socks?
He's wearing them.
No, I said he's wearing those socks. So what Royals pitcher had him on? Was it Lopez the other day?
No, it wasn't Lopez. It was Rosario.
Rosario. Yeah, Randy Rosario wore the socks out. Hope everybody's doing all right. 2-0 Royals. Virtual K. Franco gonna pop that one out to
He's gonna be on the run though.
Cargo. Did you see what Cargo did there?
He
Carlos
tried to
Gonzalez. 3-0 now. How to score a run. Carlos Gonzalez decides to do the flip as he threw.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
He tried to get more on his throw, but I don't think it helped.
What was Cargo thinking? 3-0 Kansas City early in this game. Here comes Boom Boom McBroom. He's platooning with Ryan O'Hearn this year, but against lefties, he's been so good, including 446-foot shot in Detroit. Plus, he picked up his first Major League home run there, too.
He's on a tear right now, and I would not be surprised if he keeps that tear going against lefties.
328 against lefties last year in Scranton. 282 for the Kansas City Royals and 75 plate appearances for Boom Boom McBroom.
A big inning so far for the Royals.
Ryan Mikowski wishes he was at the K. If you missed Ryan Mikowski, he was in the pregame show. His local beer. You mentioned Diametric. They've got kind of a drive-through of people to get their beers. Local beers. Nice deal. Support breweries.
Mannigan's, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's great seeing a hot start like this. The Royals are playing some smart baseball.
Yeah, they really are. This team.
Apparently there's a Mariners fan out here. Some pink Kent says, "Come on, Mariners, get out of this inning."
A Mariners fan, what? Welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, welcome to the broadcast. We welcome anyone and everyone.
Any and all as McBroom strikes at there.
Great inning.
Margevicius. Little rough for the guy claimed off waivers by the Mariners in the offseason. Vogelbach, Gonzalez, and Seager for the Seattle Mariners due up against Jake Junis. Jake Junis is
Leading off for the Mariners.
went three starts last year against Seattle, going 2-1, 2.37.
Vogelbach.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach. Listen, he doesn't have the average, but he can hit. I think his biceps just scared the lady in red.
Where's this lady? Oh, she's right behind the lady in blue.
Chuck Norris would be bashful of those biceps. As I go to energy drink number 2. But who's counting?
Oh, wow. That's smoked. Good thing it's going foul. If you are in the stream right now watching with us, please subscribe. Make sure you like this video so more people know that we are doing this. And turn on your notifications, because that's the only way you're going to know when we go live quick.
Zach would like some smoked salmon. We'll go back. Down on strikes there from Jake Junis.
That is pitch. The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Oh, he was just underneath it. Junis right now is looking a lot better than what he did in Chicago. Yes, granted in Chicago he went 4 scoreless innings.
Get the run support too, you know.
And yeah, so it's good to see him, but no confidence is growing out there with that 3-0 lead. He's only thrown 9 pitches. And he's already got 5 outs so far in this game.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
He's batting a dreadful .091.
Jake Junis, deadly with the slider. He developed a secondary pitch last year as his out pitch. Can't always get him with the slider.
Good high strike. Oh, gets him looking. See ya.
Junis is on fire. 12 pitches for 2 innings from the bearded wonder. Nice to see Mike Matheny going with the virtual mustache this season.
I'm trying to grow my mustache out as well.
Here comes the red hot Alex Gordon.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Gordon.
Dude, Gordon's having a great first 6 games. He's outfield and also off the bat.
Alex Gordon's been on fire.
He's gonna keep that. That's gonna drop. Another hit there for Gordon.
Against the left.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nicky.
Here we go. Nicky Lopez. Bulked up Nicky Lopez had a 2 RBI triple in opening day. As Slugger does whatever Slugger's doing.
I think he's stomping on some bugs up there.
Not sure what Slugger's doing, but certainly got everybody fired up.
Nicky Lopez raised his average the last game. Now he's batting 1-1-1. But he had that 2-run triple that was almost kind of key to get that rally going against the last game against the Mariners.
Nicky Lopez even commented
exactly
on his triple on Fesco in the Morning Friday. Check that out on demand, 610sports.com. Along with Alex Gordon.
2 strikes.
Hard hits outs. Is that something you used to use playing baseball?
That's gonna get through.
Lopez gonna sneak that one through.
Hard hit outs. As long as you hit the ball, as long as you make contact with the ball anytime you hit the dish, it's always good. It's always good to know that you at least can make contact.
Gordon 248 against lefties last year. Nicky Lopez.
We're seeing Whit Merrifield bat in just 2 innings already. This is perfect. Oh, we're gonna bobble that one.
And the Vogelback for out number 1 for Margevicius.
They could have had a double play there, but J.P. Crawford had ate him up a little bit.
Batting, number 27.
Crawford dropped the ball as soon as he had it. Once again, the difference between defense between the Royals and the Mariners. Rearing its ugly head for Seattle so far.
And we saw that yesterday out in left. Was it Nola that was out there in left?
Monty will take that one. 87 miles an hour. Margevicius, not known for the high velocity. Claimed off waivers from Seattle in the offseason. 2-6 season ago. 6-7-9 for the Padres. The Padres make a visit to Kauffman this year. See here, Hosmer.
That's trouble. That's going to get foul.
No, that's foul.
Again, good defense would have got that out.
I mean, it's Mitch Haneker's a good defensive outfielder. It's just that ball was just way too hit. Foul. Oh, wow. That's fair. It's gone.
It's foul ball.
That was smoked.
Another souvenir from Adalberto Mondesi.
Oh, good play over there at third base with Seager.
Man, Seager.
Could have touched the bag of any double play.
The right fielder.
Again.
Oh, Zach has already used his chip. You've already got one done.
You get 2 home run calls today on the day. Kramer actually got one with Sal Perez. Every blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
Very true. You can sniff it out, Big. Oh, that was a hanging curveball. D Hurts, are you guys doing the day's actual game? Yes, this is actually what's supposed to happen today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be today at 1:10, and it's 1:10. It was the first pitch. Whenever the Royals play, we call it. Now, we did afternoon games for the home opener against Seattle the other day at 3 o'clock, and then we did the opening day against Chicago. Typically, our game's at 6 o'clock. Even if they play in the afternoon, we do them at 6 o'clock every day.
But just expect Monday through Fridays, you'll see us at 6 o'clock.
But these stats are garnered through the year. This is the Royals that played 6 games simulated. We've done every one of them. You can see them all on YouTube if you'd like. Make sure you hit subscribe because that'll give you a notification when we go live. No matter where you're at, you can follow Simulated Royals Baseball.
Oh, that's going to get down. That actually might get out.
I think that is going to... No, I thought it was going to be a ground rule double, but it's not. Extra bases.
Gosh.
5-0 Kansas City early in this game.
Now batting.
Hunter Dozier. Third double of the season. Nice 2-run job by Hunter Dozier.
Dozier's on one right now. I think every single Royals player is on one on hitting right now.
This keeps up. We might see some Bubba. Give Witt some time off. Not a great start. Mound visit.
They're taking him out already.
Scott Service already going to the pen. This trip to the pen brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 30, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Here comes Nestor Cortez Jr. 5th appearance for the Mariners on the early season. Mariners 3-4, Royals 5-1.
They're going to need a lot of innings out of their bullpen today.
This is not what you want to see. Second inning, already pulling your starter. Margevicius.
They went a 1 and 2.
He was claimed off waivers once. So will there be another time?
That's terrible to say, Bink.
It is. But Seattle is not our team.
It's true. Sorry for that one lone Mariners fan that's in here. I'm using a chip right here.
You're calling it.
Calling it right here. They're red hot.
All right, you heard it.
New guy at the pen.
Kramer's already has a home run call this season.
That's out.
Kramer Sansone, pride of St. Joe, Missouri. Played baseball at Northwest Missouri State for the Bearcats.
Cats.
He wasn't very good. That's why he's in radio.
It's true. Yeah, I'm sort of good at this.
8-2.
They call him the Crane Dog. Why don't you show our phone line there, Kramer? We have a phone for postgame. Please turn your attention to the right-hand top of the screen. There's Kramer with the phone. As we are social distancing. Soler strikes out again. Soler's been all about home runs, extra base hits, or the K this season, but you can deal with it.
Looking like me a little bit.
Dom Thompson Williams, D.T. Williams. You said in your simulated league he was Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I was doing road to the show in mine, and he actually won Rookie of the Year before I won Rookie of the Year.
The center fielder, Dom Thompson Williams.
You called him by his whole name there then instead of T. Williams. I like T. Williams. If I was a Mariner, I would call him T-Rex Williams.
I'd call him T. Willie.
T. Willie. T. Willie style?
T. Willie style.
Dom T. Williams. But his mama calls him Dom Thomas Williams.
Ours probably is Dom. I guess D. Hurt is a Mariners fan, so that guy should be in AAA. Oh, he launched that one, but foul. So I don't know if that guy should be in AAA if he's hitting at foul balls like that.
He probably should be in AAA like Margevicius.
But he won the job, so why not have him out there?
Nope. I got the count. 2-2. We got 3-2.
This is literally the first batter that has actually worked the count on Junis so far.
Junis has been dealing. Looking for that first win of the season. He gets another K right there.
He should make a statement here to get that first win of the season.
Slider. Very tough. One of the best in the league.
Usually high sliders in a break like that.
Tom Murphy.
Might have been a fastball.
He does have that secondary pitch. Kind of looked four-seamish, didn't it? Tom Murphy. Usually works the count for the Mariners.
I think he collected a couple of hits on Thursday. He was on a 7-game hitting streak.
You're right, D. T. Williams might be pretty good. Margevicius.
Not very good.
Yeah, Margevicius not very good. But Scott Service started him, not us. We left it to the skip. Now, Virtual Matheny will handle all bullpen. We set the lineups, but he will handle all bullpen decisions. Welcome, Mariner fans. Or fan.
2-2, count.
Dodgers in San Francisco later. Miami, Atlanta tonight.
3-2.
Second batter that's worked a full count
3-2.
so far.
J.P. Crawford on deck, who bobbled one. Should have had a double play for the Mariners in the second. The lady in red still has not got popcorn.
It's gapping.
That's going to the gap. Dozier firing it in.
Batting
He's on
ninth.
an 8-game win, not winning streak, an 8-game hitting streak. I cannot talk right now. 8-game hitting streak. Tom Murphy has.
That's right.
Yep.
On fire.
On fire.
So they say.
The umpire needs to get ducked.
J.P. Crawford. 250 this year. 286 on base. Seattle's bats have not warmed up yet.
Had a question. Will the computer do deadline trades? I'm assuming they will.
Yeah, I'm assuming they will. We do roster updates daily.
They've already have done trades so far. I guess minor league players. I like that transactions earlier. Good strikeout there.
I've been wanting to add Yasiel Puig virtually to the team.
It's way too early. It's
Front office doesn't agree at this point.
Who is the front office at this point?
You.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they've already done AAA trades already. I've checked transactions.
Welcome to the Virtual K. Kansas City, Missouri. Foul ball. Austin Nolan gets the nod at second base today for the Mariners. Already hit in this game.
A shot at the middle to start off the game, too. One pitch, one hit.
Not a bad ratio. Gets underneath that one, but Gordon right there as usual. There you go. Slugger's dancing. What do you call that dance?
It's more of, is that a jive type of dance?
Joe Exotic cat dance.
I was watching the 2006 the World Series film.
Mm-hmm.
Todd Phillips, I think it's Todd Jones. Todd Jones has the exact. He looks just like him.
Does he?
He looks just like him. Heidi. She's talking.
Jeff Francoeur once told me I look like Bob Wickman. If you Google Bob Wickman, you can see it. He could come in there and he'd call me Wickman. What's up, Wickman? Jeff Francoeur.
Yeah, I can see it. I really can.
He called me Bob Wickman.
The catcher.
He pitched a long time in the major leagues. He played with Francoeur in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Very true, Brian. Heidi sighting means home run for the Royals at some point.
That's right. Anytime Heidi Watney comes on the screen.
Dan Altavilla, I can't pronounce that. I need some phonetics when I'm talking right now, Bink. Slurring my words.
What is wrong with you today, Kramer?
No, foul ball.
I don't know. I slept until 11. I had a good breakfast. Even though once you
care
wake
to
up,
share what you ate for breakfast?
I had a bowl of cereal called Crispy Rice. It's Rice Krispies, but it's the generic version at Hy-Vee.
The Vortex in Atlanta, Georgia, is the best burgers in Georgia.
The third baseman, number
Have you ever heard of it?
9.
The Vortex? It's got like a skull when you go into it. I saw it on like Man vs. Food one time or whatever.
If I'm in Atlanta at all, it would not to be eating anywhere. It's always like a connecting flight. You always go to Atlanta first before you go anywhere else.
Well, you need to have that.
Always go to.
Jeffrey Coor was engaged there, by the way.
I would hope he was there in Atlanta for 6 or 7 years. But the varsity.
Ned Yost has never tried it, by the way, because I asked him.
I've never tried either. I usually get the varsity if I'm over.
I always get the skinny, you know. Very in-depth journalism. They have this burger called the coronary bypass, double coronary bypass, triple coronary bypass, the quadruple bypass burger.
It sounds like it would hurt me when I eat it. It's kind of like, have you seen that the viral tweet from McDonald's that's making its rounds, where you have to eat like 4 double quarter pounders and like
I want to do that.
2
actually.
10-piece chicken nuggets, 2 large fries. And
I could
4,
do it.
I don't know. I saw Pat McAfee do it, and he got sick. I mean, I would try it, but I don't want to fork out the money right now.
Here is the quadruple coronary bypass burger.
You have to do it in 90 minutes.
Nope.
Franco takes his base. Once again, the Royals on. Here's the Vortex quadruple coronary bypass burger. You ready for this?
Yes.
4 griddled patty melts as the top, bottom, and 2 middle buns. Total ingredients, 8 slices of Texas toast, 4-ounce griddled sirloin patties, 2 8-ounce flame grilled sirloin patties, 28 slices of American cheese, 4 fried eggs, 27 strips of bacon, grilled onions, relish, and mayo. Served with 20 ounces of fries and tots, topped with cheesy goo.
I think you're making me hungry.
Vortex, Atlanta, Georgia.
Also, by the way, 2 runners on base for Ryan McBroom, who has 2 3-run shot home runs this year.
He does. One went 446 feet. In the skies of downtown Detroit.
That's not going to be a home run, but it might be a productive out, but it's not. With Salvia on second base, I would not be trying to tag up.
The left fielder, number 4.
Darling T. Williams.
Alex
T-Rex.
Gordon.
T. Willie, as the cream dog says. Here we go. Here's Gordo. Hit already.
He's batting a 440
Hit
right
two-
now.
Hit 248 last year against lefties. Keeping him in the lineup here. He's played every day for the Royals. And the defense has paid off.
0-1.
Hear the crowd chanting, Gordon, Gordon.
They're chanting Gordon, except for the lady in red.
1-1.
Gordon's already been hit by a pitch this season that surprised absolutely nobody.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hit here. He's crowding that plate, and on his left, he's going to run in on a fastball, get him on the elbow guard.
There's the Gordon batting stance. And not that type of broken bat, too. Seager almost bit that one.
Batter, number 1. Second baseman.
He's just going to leave it there.
I mean, it's not his job to get the bat.
He should at least pick it up. Nicky Lopez.
Yes.
See if he can get that Fesco in the morning boost. As he joined him at 9:30 Friday. Heard from Nicky in the pregame show.
Hit that single back in the second and scored on a run later on off
Hard
that
hit outs.
Hunter Dozier RBI double.
It's true.
Just get underneath that one. Oh,
Oh, what a dive. What a
good
dive.
thing he missed that one.
Austin Nola tried it. Once again, Seattle's just a day late and a dollar short. Nicky, one of the one hitters, not hitting at least 300 for the Royals.
He's going to probably get the out of the inning. Flip over to second base, gets it out.
Royals are out. Casey Cruz says Charlie Hooper's in Brookside. Both types of mac and cheese. Speaking of mac and cheese, had some last night. And once again, you know what sauce I use, Cream Dog?
You told me once, but I can't remember what it was now.
It's your problem for not writing it down. Buffalo wing sauce on macaroni.
Oh, that's right. Was it?
Yes.
You need to try it with barbecue sauce. You need to try.
You're right.
You need to try it with barbecue sauce.
Might as well. Dang, Heidi, I trusted you from one Ryan Wilkowski.
Hey.
Terry Tyrell says, "What's your thoughts on the tight end that signing Chiefs made?"
Oh, Ricky Seals-Jones. I like it. He's got a lot of potential. And for a tight end, too, I expect elevated production that you saw from Blake Bell, to be honest with you. I think the Chiefs, I was a big fan of Blake Bell. Great blocker. Ricky Seals-Jones could be nice in that double tight end set that Andy Reid likes to use. But again, this frees up. This is what the Chiefs have to do. They brought their players back. I still think they need to go wide receiver. By the way, speaking of mocks, I have my mock 6.0 out on 610sports.com. Went back to linebacker in the first round, Zach Bond. Kind of an off-ball linebacker. I think it's perfect for the type of alignment that Spags uses. But not only that, but wide receivers are back. Marcus Robinson's back. Sammy Watkins. My thing is, Kramer, don't be on the treadmill. Be on the track. Always get better.
Yep.
Take yourself up a notch. Not only that, but sit there, learn behind the wide receivers. But I'm still going wide receiver. In this wide receiver draft, it's the top 3. I went linebacker and corner. These are the first 2 picks for the Royals. It's Lopez. Fires one over there to Boom Boom McBroom.
I don't think the Chiefs will go wide receiver first round, but they get
No,
a little bit
think
later
so.
on in the draft.
Yeah, they don't
maybe.
need to. Linebacker and corner ought to still. And Breland, if Breland comes back, it still changes things. Mitch Haniger struggling this season at 129, including slow outfield play by Mitch that I'm sure he wouldn't be appreciative of that.
Yep, that ball went out.
Mic'd up umpires.
So yesterday was King Griffey Jr. Day. It was
That's
when
right.
he made his debut.
Can you do his swing?
Oh yeah, I can mimic that.
Would you like to try it for us?
Not right now.
Okay. Don't forget the 7th inning. We sing the 7th inning stretch along with you at home.
It's odd because I need a bat in my hand. Does that make sense?
The first base.
Because honestly,
Daniel.
You know what my favorite batting swings ever? Mickey Tettleton with the Tigers, old Fruit Loops. How he just slowly bring that bat up. He would start down and slowly bring it up. Mickey Tettleton. His son played football at Ohio U.
One of the batting stances I couldn't stand was Margevicius. I could not stand his batting stance. That ball's sky high.
Oh, look at McBroom. He was perfect. He knew it was going to tail right back into him. That's the defense we get from Boom Boom McBroom. Merrifield, Mondesi, and Dozier coming up for the Kansas City Royals. 5-1 Royals looking to make it 6. Not only that, this would give them yet another series win, even though they play tomorrow at 110 against Seattle. Mike Montgomery on the mound as the Royals still using that 4-man rotation with the off days. Fifth starter we still haven't figured out. Could be Brady Singer. Could be Sparky. Or it could be the opener.
He just keeps hitting, man.
It just continues to get hits. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Except that's the A's not the MLB Show 2020. Whit Merrifield. Such a professional hitter. Underrated.
The second hit of the day.
Completely underrated.
His batting average has to be way over 400 now.
Yeah,
a little bit over.
Here comes Monty, and Monty, it's good to see him back. He has been tearing it up for the boys in blue.
That sounds off the bat.
And
that sounded really good off the bat.
No.
Warning track.
Dom T. Williams comes up with the catch.
Some WTP. Maybe go to the dugout and do some push-ups. I've done that before. I've flown out at the warning track when I went to the dugout. I went straight and did some 10 push-ups.
Did you really? Why?
Yes. Hey, get some more power, man. If you're that close.
A power bat, Kramer?
Power contact gapper. I like gapping things.
Tyrell says Mike Montgomery pitched really well in his simulation. Pitched well for the simulated Royals as well. First time out.
You know, someone's pitching very well for us right now. Danny Duffy. With a .61 ERA.
8 scoreless is first time out.
Yeah,
but Danny Duffy is on fire.
I'm worried about Witt over there.
Why wouldn't you be? Of course, it's the showdown between Malik Smith, stolen base king last year. Then Mondi that finished 3 stolen bases back, only 102 games played. Some good base stealers in this game. Witt, Alex Smith, and Mondi. 3 of the best right here. Virtual Kauffman Stadium. Ah! 79 miles an hour for Cortez Jr. Grabs the rosin bag. Got to use it, even in simulated baseball.
Oh yeah, you got to get that hand a little bit dry, get that sweat off a little bit, get a little more of a grip too.
Kind of a cooler day, Kauffman Stadium. Rain's going to hold off. Out number 2 for the Royals.
Now
We haven't seen a home run from Jorge Soler in a while. I think the last home run he hit was in Chicago.
And those 3 home runs right off the bat. Struggled
on Thursday.
opening day, Thursday. 8 ribs so far for Soler. I'm putting the chip down here.
Okay, go for it. I get 2. I already got 1 done.
It's not the cheese that he usually requires, but virtual foul at Kauffman Stadium.
Oh, that's close. That was close.
Gets back though. Good idea, Kramer.
I as well.
As you grab more hand sanitizer, I think I'll join you. I will join you. Hand sanitizer.
We'll do a stat check heading into the bottom of the 5th.
That's right. Soler is just swinging at stuff right now. He's talking too to Cortez.
If you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you also have liked this video, because why not? You can likes are like virtual hugs to us. And make sure you turn that notifications on, so you know when we are live every single time the Royals start.
Who wants to give Kramer a virtual hug?
I mean, I'd give myself a virtual hug. It's not good. Heidi's showing up.
Oh, it's Heidi Watney. You know what that means? Wachowski.
Well, it's Mariners bat.
I know.
So it's not good.
No, I know. Tyrell had Lion's Choice today. Where's Lion's Choice at?
I don't know what Lion's Choice is.
He prefers Arby's. I don't know where Lion's Choice is.
You know, I haven't had Arby's in forever.
I did during Chiefs pregame a few times. Good stuff.
Ball 1,
I like Lion's Choice too, though. I've had it.
I never had it. I don't even know what it is.
There's not many places I don't like, to be honest with you.
I guess that's one of them.
I like it
Ball,
too.
that's out.
Is it in St. Louis? Where are you at, Tyrell? You in St. Louis?
That's ball 3. 3-0.
That's a St. Louis-based cheese.
3-0. Heidi Watney effect not good on Jake Junis.
I do agree with that, Zach. I do forget Arby's is a thing until I see We Have the Meats commercial.
Independence is where Lion's Choice is, says Tyrell.
Take your
You have
base.
to try it.
Ball
4 straight pitches for the walk for Jake Junis.
So here's the thing. I don't want to drive all the way over to Independence.
Now batting.
Oh, I love going out to Independence, where Silverstein Ice Arena is. There's
Yeah.
a ton of restaurants out there.
Oh, there is, but I just don't. I'm lazy. I just want to just not do much. If anything, if I'm craving any type of food, I'll just go over here to Joe's. It's not that far from me.
There's Ryan Wachowski just sent me a pic. He's got some wings, some beer, and simulated Royals baseball.
That sounds like the life right now. There is on.
Overland Park and Metcalf's under the Lion's Choice.
Shoot, I can just go right down the street then.
I'd love to have some Lion's Choice right now. Why not? Actually, I really, really miss White Castles. For some reason, I know people don't like those. I love them.
Just go to Walmart.
I like, yeah, I know, but there's something about going through a White Castle. We used to have them, Whataburger, In and Out, and take all those too.
No, I want a Whataburger here. That's a good burger.
Dozier underneath. Out one. Inning. Jake Junis.
I had Whataburger.
44 pitches in 5.
I had Whataburger and In-N-Out for the first time back in September.
Where?
when I went down to Texas.
Okay.
Thompson Williams.
What were you doing in Texas?
I was going on a radio convention.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Did you learn anything?
I learned a lot. I talked to a lot of upper head officials.
Nice job.
Ball.
Because if you're not, you need to.
That's when I learned of one thing that we acquired this year.
What's that?
When we acquired the Chiefs, I knew that back in September.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You're a smart guy, Kramer.
Because somebody
Smart guy.
Somebody slipped up talking to me.
Ball.
There you go, Kramer.
No, but White
The
Castle.
Cream Dog.
The only time I'd eat a White Castle was when I was headed to St. Louis.
I remember going to the All-Star game back in 15. Speaking of Ray Wachowski, was with me. And we stopped at White Castle on the way in. And Skyline Chili,
That's upstairs.
Cincinnati's famous for.
Hey,
Ryan ate there 3 times at least. I ate there a couple times. But Skyline Chili, Joe Burrow, get used to that.
Joe Burrow does not like that.
Even though your latest mock, hi, Landon. Your latest mock did not have Burrow going to the Bengals.
Nope.
Can they make that mistake again? Because they also passed on Mahomes and Watson when they picked John Ross Knight.
One strike.
There's a reason for this, though, and I'd rather not explain to this, so you can go look at my mock draft video.
We will do that, Kramer.
You just want to look it up. The Kramer Sansone Network.
Kramer Sansone Network. The lady in red still does not have popcorn. Yes, we remember you, man. Then you're always here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Landon, we appreciate anyone and everyone who comes in here and keeps talking to us.
Besides our parents, you're one of the few.
It's true. Very, very true.
Cheers.
Ball.
Another walk for Jakob Junis. 5th inning.
The catcher, number 2.
I don't know if we have
Only 50 pitches, though.
that's the kicker right there. It's just you have to have at least one not so great inning. I mean, of course, the Royals have not gave up a run yet, so
Because
that's
the red
okay.
hot Tom Murphy, 8 straight hits.
So
8 straight games, excuse me, not 8 straight hits. It'd be, well, that's not a record.
that's not a record at all. It might be. No, I don't think it is. He keeps hitting.
We shall get pizza to eat tomorrow as Tom Murphy, once again, another hit. Second hit on the afternoon as Merrifield gets the ball, crams off the wall. In Seattle, 5-2 now. Junis not having a good inning.
The batter, number 3.
Tom
Shortstop.
Murphy very excited about that.
Crawford.
Jake getting touched up a little bit. A couple walks. Tom Murphy, red hot Tom Murphy gets another hit.
Inside ball.
J.P. Crawford, shortstop for the Mariners. Jake Junis looks for that second out. Give another shout out to Mama Loca's Cantina.
You know for a fact they're watching this game right now.
Southern Missouri. They watch a lot of our games for their drive-through customers or customers that come take out. They watch these games at the Cantina. Shout out Mama Loca's.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dirty Sean, with the subscription. That is exactly how you spell it, too.
Shout out Salina, Kansas. Watching the game on the network. Ash Grove, Missouri is where Mama Loca's is. Salina is where we got our zero bars. It was Steve that sent us in where we did the candy
That's
bar
true.
show.
Steve from Salina.
Steve from Salina.
I wonder how he's doing.
Shout out Steve in Salina. Shout out you as well. Thank you for watching Virtual Royals Baseball. 1:10 first pitch. Here on April 4th. 5-1, Kansas City Royals. And Junis just dials that one back.
It's a good thing to get back after giving up that two-run double. Good to get that strikeout out of the way, especially it looking perfect.
Junis needed that one.
Junis didn't.
All one's the count.
Austin Nola.
What are the standings right now with the Royals?
Still in first place, one game ahead of the
Virtual
Cleveland
Indians.
Let me check the standings here too, as well.
I can't check the standings in game. Yeah, we can totally do that. Then.
See what everybody's doing this afternoon. The Royals in the early game. One game ahead of Cleveland. Detroit bringing up the bottom.
We actually might have to tweet out the standings.
Sounds good to me, Kramer. Sounds good to me.
So make sure you are are following our Twitter and are also liking our Facebook page. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that stuff.
Quick moving game. We're in the fifth. I'm going to use the restroom when you go through stats here.
Perfect. Sounds good to me. Not a good inning so far for Junis.
He needed that strikeout to get the second out. 62 pitches through 5.
That's still manageable.
Very managing his pitch count. Junis looking for his first win of the season. Only Royal to take a loss. In Chicago last Sunday. It's almost a week ago. What day is it? Saturday?
Today is Saturday. It seems like it's been just one day for one long, 3 weeks.
This check of the calendar brought to you by Cody and Gold, 10 to 2 daily. And there's Lopez in the room and go. All right. Go to the men's room.
I'll check on some stats while you're gone, Bink.
Thank you, Kramer.
I just want to go to box score. So as we also noticed that everybody's been shut down by the Mariners except for Tom Murphy, the catcher, who has 2 hits with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 2-2-2-2. Keeps it all going that way. Yeah, it was a dreadful start for pitching for the Mariners. Coming into the game, Margevicius, if it's having pronounced it, his last name is 6.48. He came into the game with a 1.68 ERA, so yeah, it's a 6.48. It's the TV's farther back here. Cortez he's actually kind of settled down with a 2 and a third, as we might see him come back up. But your Kansas City Royals, they're just hitting. If you look at everybody, I mean, granted, only one player is not hitting over 300. That's Nicky Lopez, but he does have a hit on the day. But Hunter Dozier, 2 RBIs this game. He's a force at the plate. Same with Whit Merrifield getting on it every single time, and the pitching has been amazing and lights out for Junis. He has lowered that ERA down a buck pretty much, going 5 innings, only striking out 5, which is perfect there to start off this day against Seattle. I wonder how long he will stay in, but we got Salvador Perez, Maikel Franco, and McBroom. Boom McBroom coming up. Don't forget, you all can.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you have 2 chances to call in as we have a pitching change, which that is brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're red and they're delicious. It's a lot. It sounds a lot better when Bink's here. But of course, he's going to the restroom. Tomorrow is Mike Montgomery for the Royals. We're still on a 4-man rotation. We do understand. We just do not know who can be that 5th starter. It could be Brady Singer, Glenn Sparkman, or Bink wants the opener. We'll see what happens. You do have 2 chips you can call. Bink and I have already used our 1. Salvador Perez coming out of the Altavia. It's not looked great so far, throwing 2 pitches and 2 balls against Salvi. I'd be scared going against this the red hot Royals.
3 balls, no strike.
Nope. Set for 3 straight balls by the new pitcher by the Mariners. Dan Altavilla. Need some phonetics on his name.
And I'm back. That bathroom break brought to you by Bink and Night.
We do plenty of those. 4 pitches and a walk there to Perez.
Maikel Franco.
Yeah, the walk by Perez.
Perfect. Dirty Sean, his wife, is actually watching the game now.
Nice. You finally got her to watch the game. Maikel Franco, very good season. 302 average. Slugger. Gets everybody on their feet.
Tyrell has a chip on Maikel Franco right now.
The Royals are almost getting bored with winning all the time.
I would not get bored with
A couple home runs with Franco so far in the early season. Good addition by Nate Moore.
Oh, yeah. This is a little under-the-radar type edition. Now, I actually predicted...
Chip on Franco goes Tyrell. You actually predicted what?
I actually predicted the Royals to get at least a splash with Maikel Franco in the offseason.
Did you really?
Yeah.
96 miles an hour. Wish I could get a pair of those socks. 97.
Those socks are nice. I'd wear stirrups. I wore them.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would really be pants down guy, but Franco
Strikes out swinging.
takes the strikeout.
The
Some
first
heat
baseman,
off of
number
it.
9, Ryan McBroom.
Boom, boom, McBroom. Simulated voice, Kevin McCurry. Mike McCarthy. Boom, boom, McBroom, 313. Could he get pinch hit by Ryan O'Hearn later in this game?
He could.
Boom, boom gets the start because of his success against lefties.
Oh, terrible
that's-
throw.
Oh, what a perfect bounce back.
Yeah, that did not advance Salvi at all, which was perfect.
Bounces off the bricks.
Salvi's not known for his speed at all,
No.
but if that would have bounced or ricocheted off the bricks somewhere else, he would have easily made it second base.
Count is 2-1.
Boom, boom, McBroom. Still looking for what he likes. It's the Villa. Got some heat. Got up to 97 miles an hour against Franco.
That was close. That was close. That was very close, Bane. I went the batter's way. I'll just tell you that right now. Oh.
Ooh, we might see some Ryan O'Hearn.
Back-to-back punch-outs now. Brought to the
The left fielder, number
Twin innings.
4,
Let's go ahead and make that switch.
All right, yeah, we can.
You want to do that?
That's fine with me. If you will all agree with us, make sure you type yes in the chat right now. If you agree that we should
If you
move...
want O'Hearn instead of McBroom, hit yes or no.
My brother's made it into the chat.
Hello, Kramer's brother. Alex Gordon, 423 this season. 278 against righties last year. 97 miles an hour.
Oh, slapping that the other way.
Gordon's going to get on once again. This for extra bases for Alex.
Oh, that's going to score Salvi from first.
Salvi scores all the way from first. Gordon doubles.
Now batting.
You thought you were going to see some peacock in there from Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
It's all business. Gordon scoring Salvi from first. 6-2 Royals. Nicky Lopez, the batter.
1-0.
97. Slow start this year for Nicky, but did have the 2 RBI triple on opening day at the K. Lopez looking for career home run number 3.
I'm really shocked that we've seen Salvador Perez score from first base on a double.
Well, we saw it.
We saw it.
It was not a mirage, Cream Dog.
So should we just go ahead and...
Here's Gordon's hit once again. It scored Salvador Perez. Yeah, let's go ahead and make the switch. Going to put in Ryan O'Hearn. It is a true platoon, but McBroom's been hitting so hard. But
Leading off. For the Mariners,
there's Ryan O'Hearn.
the designated hitter.
Ryan O'Hearn started opening day against last Saturday for the Royals, but it's been all boom boom since then.
Maybe we'll see.
Give him some action.
Give him a little bit of action.
Nope, outside.
Junis still going strong here in the 6th. We'll start off with
67 pitches here in the 6th for Jake Junis. Boston 13-6 over the White Sox in the 9th. Zara home run, second of the year.
1 strike.
Xander Bogaerts, it's his 4th home run of the year for the Beantown crew. Troy and Cleveland knotted up at 6 in the 6th.
Oakland's leading Minnesota 9-1.
Things are going the Royals' way. Another K for Junis.
Maybe the 6th one.
Is that a 6th one?
Junis is what you called right now is locked in the zone, minus that 2-run double by Tom Murphy. Yeah, he's locked in right now.
I was in the gentleman's room when you were checking stats.
6 Ks.
6 Ks already.
Yeah.
Jake Junis, 2-1. 2.37 against the Mariners last year.
We'll be back here.
Kryptonite for the Seattle Mariners. Jake Junis.
We'll be back here once again tomorrow morning. Well, afternoon at
1:10 first pitch.
1:10 first pitch.
Mike Montgomery on the mound. 1 o'clock for pregame.
Ball 1.
Ryan Wachowski joined us in pregame today.
I wonder who's going to join us in pregame for tomorrow.
Don't know.
We'll have to figure something out.
Have to figure something out.
That's ball 2.
2-1. Count for Jake Junis. Hey, Junis gets him the chase.
Chase.
Still chasing that one. It's going to go right in the glove. Hunter Dozier.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
Here comes big old Daniel Vogelback. 143. Don't let that fool you. He's got the power.
Nope, that's the ball.
To answer your question, Tyrell, what's Junis' career high in strikeouts? I'm guessing it's by game. Is 10.
10?
10.
10 by game.
That happened against Chicago. Through 7 innings back in July 15th last year.
Got it.
Ryan O'Hearn. Defensive substitution for Ryan McBroom. We'll get a chance to bat here in a couple of innings unless the Royals can get something clear.
Heading bottom of the 6th. You know what that means in one more inning.
Your
We're
attention,
taking out the
please.
ball game. Matt
Now
McGill
pitching for
coming
Seattle, number 61,
We saw him on Thursday.
McGill.
Pitched 6 games early season. The Mariners had some extra inning games.
What's the
Leading off
pitching
for
changes
the
brought to you
Royals,
by?
Red Delicious apples. They're delicious.
And they're red.
Merrifield.
Inside, ball 1. 1-1.
Witt chases that 88 mile an hour.
Oh, right at him.
Vogelback hit 30 home runs.
The batter, number 27.
It's rare to see.
It's rare to see Witt get it out. Hell, we're about to see 344 this year. 9 ribs leads the Royals in RBI. And that towering home run in Detroit.
Ball 1, no strike.
96 miles an hour. Brendan Williams warming up for Seattle.
That's bullpen gonna be taxed by the time the series is over with. I wonder if the Mariners have an off day on Monday.
As they went to the bullpen. They had an off day yesterday, but went to the bullpen the second inning.
That ball's foul.
Margevicius getting touched up by the boys in blue.
They only went a 1 in the third, which is not great
No.
at all.
8-2.
Monty takes the second strike, 1-2 now. And Monty kicks.
Not a good looking swing there, but Monty. He was expecting something else.
Right
You could
fielder.
tell.
McGill was dialing it up on that
Dozier.
plate appearance, just a little bit underneath it there. Here comes Dozier.
Bink, I'll put my chip down right here.
Are you doing it?
Put chip down.
Is number 2?
My last chip.
That's outside.
96 for McGill. 1-0 count.
Hey, I have a feeling. I do have a feeling right here. If he throws a strike to him,
No strike.
he'll hit a home run.
And Dozier's going to fly out the hand here.
Not his first time doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if the Watkins would get any dealers there, Tyrell. It's a great contract for the Chiefs, though, with Watkins. A lot of it's in incentives, get his $9 million, a little over 16 in incentives. Perfect contract. And no, that you got to think about the Chiefs situation. It's the known commodities. There's Holland and Singer. We've seen Greg Holland a couple times this year. And Brady Singer we've seen 4 times, but gets the win on opening day. But we've seen, and not only that, but no OTAs, no minicamp, having the proven commodities. Huge for the Chiefs.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Aye.
Junis at 81 pitches now in the 7th.
This might be his last inning.
We haven't seen Rosenthal again yet.
I haven't seen Rosenthal. We might see him today as a setup guy to
Wasn't
Kennedy.
warming up. Aaron Judge is 3rd home run here.
Judge.
The Yankees.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Yankees are just hitting. They're hitting bombs. They're right now 6-7 Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit over Cleveland. That's good for the Royals there. And Junis another K. He's up to 7 strikeouts now.
Yes.
Jake
Up
Junis.
next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Mike McCarthy, simulated one. Announcer at Royal Stadium, the K.
It's a long run for Franco.
You gonna get there?
Oh, yeah.
Easily. 2-away.
He's making some quick work to this inning.
Yeah, Junis,
Now batting.
and he's only hit
The
84
center fielder.
pitches.
I can see it. He might go. I think he can go 8.
Williams.
Oh, easily.
That was
Dom T. Williams.
That was Don T. Williams. It's a hold of one here.
1 for 5 in this series. DH for Scott Service on Thursday.
Yep. They might have. They might have just wanted to give Malik Smith another day of rest and put Dom out there today in center.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
You're watching Simulated Royals Baseball. Jay Binkley, Kramer Sansone from the Virtual K. Junis gets another one, number 8 on the afternoon for Jake Junis, who's still got some left in the tank.
He's smiling, walking
Smile
up the
there,
field,
Jake.
too. All right, taking
He's
up the ball
feeling
game,
it.
Bink. 3,
He's feeling it.
2, 1.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Root for the Royals. If they don't win, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the
old ball game.
Nice job, Kramer.
Appreciate it.
Kramer singing, brought to you by The Drive. Carrington Harrison, Sean Levine, and Rob Britton. 2 to 6 daily on 610 Sports Radio.
If I had a chip, I'd use it right here. If I had one.
I have one, but I've already used it on Solaire, and I'm not going to this time, although I could.
Oh, Solaire struck out 6 times in 2 games.
That is our 7th inning tradition. The 7th inning stretch song is Perez, or Solaire. Hits the out. Here goes my second chip of the day. It's going to Salvador Perez, who's going to go yard.
Well, Zach lost his chip. So Solaire hit a home run. He did not.
Salvador Perez gets a home run into the Mariners bullpen on opening day.
Ball, that's out.
Ryan Witkowski. I can pronounce that right. Witkowski said lovely on our scene.
It wasn't very good.
Oh, that's getting down out
Sal
there.
Perez, 2.
Oh, it's
Come
gone.
on.
Oh.
Give me my chip. Give me my recognition. I called that home run for Salvador Perez. We both have got Salvi home runs this year, so we're now tied at 1-1, Kramer.
That is awesome.
Sal Perez. 7-2 Kansas City Royals. You hear the fireworks going off in the Virtual K. Touch them all, Salvi. Watch this hit once again. Look at this, the power. Hits that square. Here's another look at it. 97.8 off the bat. 410 feet for Salvador Perez. Salvador Perez heating up. Back-to-back home runs in games. Where Cam Gallagher's never going to get in.
We might have to give him a little bit of break tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Sunday lineups, though. You don't know how Matheny's going to play it. They'd always like to play everybody, though, for fans. But we'll see. How are you going to take him out of the lineup? Boy, he's stroking it.
Maybe you have to DH him a little bit. Maybe
He
give
could
Solaire a rest.
Give Solaire a day down.
One ball.
But then we need a backup catcher in case Cam gets hurt. That's the thing.
I'd say you just give Salvi the day off.
Yeah, it's good. We'll talk with him.
Always pinch hit.
Ball, that's low.
95. Franco played some good defense and been good at the plate for the Virtual Royals.
Helpful.
Ryan O'Hearn on deck for the Kansas City Royals. 3-2 count. Full count here for Franco.
Nope. Ball 4.
Take his base on 96 miles an hour.
That home run, though, just kept carrying and
Now
carrying.
back.
Here comes Ryan O'Hearn getting his chance. He's an angry Ryan O'Hearn.
Yeah,
Because Boom Boom has been taking his place. He started the first couple games, even though he's hit 300 for the Royals.
that's very true.
He led the Kansas City Royals with a 343 average and 5 home runs in spring training. Boom Boom was second. Oh, O'Hearn trying to make up for it on that one swing.
He did.
Ryan O'Hearn works out in the offseason. 100 Ozier. Texas Tucson.
Kyle, did you put your chip on Franco?
There's McGill. 0-2 for Ryan O'Hearn. Coming in for Ryan McBroom.
1 ball, 2 strikes for count.
They're all putting his chip down.
I don't know if you wanted it for Franco or for O'Hearn. That's what I'm
Tyrell, always tell us who is your chip going to be on, because we get these a little bit delayed with the messages. Oh, strikeout looking for Dozier.
Ahern.
O'Hearn, excuse me.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here comes Gordon. Alex Gordon. Collection of gold gloves on his mantle.
I said O'Hearn.
Okay. Gordon with the home run already this season. Hit it in Chicago. On fire.
He wanted to swing at that one.
Where's Wachowski put this chip down on Gordon?
Is he doing that right now?
You guys have updated season stats. Get right on that, Grant. We can definitely put that up. Salvador Perez, home run, 97.8 off the bat, 410 feet for Salvador Perez. I called this home run.
It's true. We're 1 for 1 on the year now.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Greg Holland.
For the Royals.
It's his 4th appearance for the Royals. 3 innings so far this season. 6 ERA. Really only struggled in 1 game. I think he had to go through the bullpen for it. But Greg Holland getting some work for the Kansas City Royals. And he'll face one of the league's hottest hitters in Tom Murphy. 8 straight games with a hit. Now hitting .333. Good matchup here with the crafty righty. I love the way he throws it.
That's out.
Paint. Love the way he holds that ball out there like that.
27,432.
27,000 at the K today?
Yes.
That attendance update brought to you by the 435 Podcast Network, available at 610sports.com.
Ball, that's it.
2-0 count for Holland.
I'm assuming Grant wants just the Royal season stats or everybody's like league leaders type thing.
We could maybe do that. Boston ends up getting a victory over Chicago, 13-6. Carlos Rodon taking a loss for the White Sox, coming off that Tommy John surgery. We saw him earlier this season.
Yeah,
touched up, looked good, but touched up by the Kansas City Royals.
Hey.
We get that strike back.
Greg Holland, former Royal.
National, Cardinal. Was he in Arizona at one point?
Colorado.
That's it. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of an AL West team.
Back with the Royals. Not officially on the roster, but he's in this game. Because we like Holland.
Pace of play of this game has gone really good.
Hour and 12 minutes. How about that, Rob Manfred?
Take some notes, Rob.
7-2. And Holland gets the hottest hitter in the league, chasing. There's Jake Junis in the dugout, looking happy.
Number 3.
7 innings. He's in line for the victory right now. 8 Ks.
Jake Junis, great pitching performance for Jake. 87 pitches. All right, Kramer.
At the ball.
1 away. It's Holland facing J.P. Crawford.
I'll
2
post
strikeouts today.
I'll post the phone line at the bottom half of this inning.
For the postgame show, you can call in and let us know your thoughts on the virtual Royals. Soon to be 6-1 virtual Royals. This will be the 3rd straight series win for the boys in blue.
Hey.
2-1 count. They're swinging this.
2-2.
Ever since that first outing in Chicago, I was thinking maybe this wouldn't be the time for Holland, but he's settled down as next.
He trusted him.
That's good.
And he's been using him. 4th appearance already this year for Holland.
3
A
balls,
little bit
2
low,
strikes.
3-2 count. Full count here for Greg Holland. against J.P. Crawford.
They're working the pitchers. The batters are working Holland right now. So
That Tom Murphy at bat was huge for Holland.
it was.
Ball
And
four. That bit's
Holland,
low.
see a walk there. Salvador Perez looks into Holland, trying to get on the same
Up next
page.
for Seattle, the second baseman, Austin Nola.
Austin Nola, 308 this season.
He let off the game with a single. And after that, nothing's happened.
And a bad defensive play in for Nola.
It's true.
Second baseman for the Mariners.
The count's 1-1.
1-1 count facing Greg Holland.
No, J.P. Crawford got the bad defensive play.
Holland looks in.
J.P.
Gets the
Crawford.
signal from Perez.
J.P. Crawford came from Philly. That's what he does ask for.
That's ball two.
Ooh, just a little bit high there for Holland.
2-1.
2-1 count.
1 strike.
Malek Smith came from Tampa.
Yeah, Malik's team. Ball boy today?
Like a young Jay Binkley out there.
No, really doesn't. And he's going to find a gap right before Nicky Lopez. 2-1 for Greg Holland. 1 out. In the
Up
8th.
next for Seattle, the designated
Greg
hitter,
Holland looking for quick work today. Not going to happen.
This is what's going to make your money right here. Greg. You got to make sure you get. If you get into a jam, you got to make sure you get yourself out of it. Right now, he's getting himself to a jam.
Bit of a jam. And the ball was low as Sal Perez gets between his legs.
Not that great.
Runners will advance.
This should be a wild pitch there on Holland.
Sal Perez tries to calm down Holland.
Good thing Singer's still up in the pen.
Brady Singer, rookie out of Florida in the pen.
I got a ball.
1-1 count now for Holland as he gets the swing and miss.
Oh, the hecklers. You got to love them.
Ball in.
That looked like that. It might have been a strike. Cut to the
I
side.
think he's getting squeezed. 2-1 count now for Greg Holland. Lady in Red still does not have popcorn.
It's that wolf pick.
It's that wolf. And Holland gets a strike there. 93 miles an hour for Greg. 2-2. And just barely inside Frank. Gonna score.
Oh,
2.
Hey,
No!
he hits him.
Sal Perez with the scoop. Sheriff
the
Sal.
batter, the right fielder,
Will Seattle challenge.
Haniger.
Not going to. Haniger steps in. 2 away.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Mitch Haniger. 121 average this year. Sheriff Sal once again gets that tag out.
That tag, a good relay by both Alex Gordon to Franco.
Seen that a couple times this year. Holland looks in a little bit low. 2-1. Greg Holland making his 4th appearance for the Virtual Royals. Trying to get out of the inning.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
That could have been huge for the Mariners to at least get those 2 runs back here in the 8th.
Not going to happen.
It's not going to happen at all. Great defense by the Royals.
Defense for the Royals today has been on the money.
Even for this entire year, they've been on the money.
That's right. And he gets the swing and miss. Greg Holland gets out of the inning. 7-3. Nicky Lopez, Whit Merrifield, and Alberto Mondesi. Batting here in the 8th. Our post-game show phone line, 913-744-3864 for your call-ins today.
Please call, but once we get to the post-game, call. Not right now. Call when you get to post-game.
Just wait till post-game.
I will not answer. I'll hang up on you real quick.
Leading up for the Royals.
Not sure who we're going to see in the 9th. Kennedy still needs some work. I know it's on a safe situation.
I think
Maybe Rosenthal? Get him some work?
But I would honestly just put Holland back out there. And if things get dicey, throw in some.
1-1.
1-1 for Nicky. 2 home runs a season ago.
Tyrell thinks we'll see Rosario.
Ball that's outside.
Johnson hasn't been bad. He gave a run last game, right? 2. Late in the.
He did.
He's doing some work. That was a good swing right there.
Join Fesco in the morning, 9:30 on Friday. Check it out on demand.
Alex Gordon also joined Fesco in the morning on
Thursday. Check out those interviews on demand, 610sports.com.
Ball 4, pitches down.
Nicky Lopez going to take the base on Brennan. Going to bring you up.
Center fielder.
2-hit, 3-hit, 4-hit, whatever weight you want.
Whatever wit you want. Whit Merrifield. Bet 400 big. These Royals, man, have just been lights out hitting. Hey, Mike Moustakas is at his first home run in the red uniform.
Mike Moustakas sitting there with the Cincinnati Reds. It's his first virtual home run for the Reds today, you say?
Now back.
Yep. Yeah, the Reds are
Number
still
27.
trailing the Pirates 5-2. Sonny and Chad Forever's in here. Need a hit for the cycle wit.
Alberto Mondesi. Very solid player for the Royals this year. Leads them an RBI.
I was at the Royals game where Whit Merrifield had that inside the park home run last year. It was fun. It was exciting.
I was there as well.
Nope, that's down.
I was enjoying the game.
Virtual Bubba is hitting just as good. Virtual Bubba hasn't played yet. Hope to get him some at-bats here as we progress through the season. We'll take it up with Virtual Matheny.
I got the count. 2-2.
2-2 count to Monty. 7-3 Royals. Bottom of the 8th. Should be 2 for the Mariners there. But Monty's once again beats it out.
Beats that out.
We've seen Monty's speed do that. You gotta make it burly to get him.
Right fielder. Hunter.
Now comes the threat of the stolen base. Maybe not in a base stealing situation, but the green light is always on for Monty. Hunter Dozier hitting a pretty cool 323 this season. Dozier taking a strike.
0-1's the count. Off the plate, ball 1. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. Dozier takes it high.
That sounded really good off the bat.
J.P. Crawford with the play to Vogelbeck. And the Mariners out of the inning. 7-3 Royals.
We're ahead to the top of the ninth. Gordon bleached his hair.
That's Dozier.
A Dozier. Look-alike.
Your
The
attention,
virtual
please.
bleaching. Here comes Ian Kennedy,
Now pitching for
That's
the
a
Royals.
smart.
making his third appearance on the season for the Royals.
EA.
Not a save appearance, but it's at least a good appearance.
Let's give him some work, but Ian Kennedy has been nails this year, still at sparkling. 0 ERA. Faced Daniel Vogelback, 2 home runs this season, hitting 138. Hit 30 home runs last year in 144 games for the Mariners.
Was that the same game, sparking through a shutout and way hit a cycle? I'm gonna look that up.
A little bit low for Kennedy, but 95 miles an hour.
I'm trying to remember which team they were playing. Playing the Twins. No. Yeah, that was the same night, I'm pretty sure.
Producer, sound engineer, color analyst, Kramer Sansone. Crane Dog. Wolf.
2-1.
It's gotta be that Wolf.
Josh Stalmont, Brady Singer.
There's no need to
Singer
warm
still
anybody.
warming up, but no real reason here.
I think Avant Nova's warming up for...
Maybe.
Our Kopech is warming up right now for the White Sox.
It's probably so.
Ooh, 13-12, the Cleveland and Detroit game right now.
Yeah, good ball game in Detroit.
First base side vote. Nice. That's good. We got to witness, I guess, some history there.
Yeah.
Both of us did.
96 miles an hour for Kennedy. A little bit outside. Tomorrow we shall eat pizza. 3-2, full count for Kennedy.
Looking forward to that pizza.
I'm looking forward to the pizza too. It's very, very nice. Very nice. And Vogelbeck should have taken that one. He'd have been on base, but easy play for Lopez. Over to Hearn for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos.
That was going to be a ball.
It was.
And Vogelbeck just chopped it. Ian Kennedy, and Beard looking fantastic as always. Virtual Mike Matheny. See Danny Duffy in the dugout. Off to a great start for the virtual Royals. Carlos Gonzalez, 2 home runs early in the season for Cargo. That has not yet been decided, Ryan. That is one of those things we'll need to decide where pizza will come from. And Lopez just couldn't quite get the ball.
We're almost to our 100 comment mark.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle.
Tyrell was once starstruck by Joel Goldberg.
He came in once, and I was like, "Wait, I knew." It's like when I saw him, I know him from somewhere.
1-0.
It was kind of cool when he came in. Wasn't that starstruck? Because I talked to him before. I was like, "Hey, that's Joel."
Have you ever been starstruck, Kramer?
I have.
Really?
It was with Kevin Harlan.
Oh, really?
Yep, got to talk to him 2 years ago.
Ron Jeremy and I shared a beer right before a wedding I had. Not only that, but Ron Jeremy once in our bathroom here at Intercom. On the phone. And it was him. That's going to pop out
That sounded good.
to
though.
Witt. Witt's right there. It's going to go over Witt's
home
head.
run.
Ian Kennedy giving up the tater to Kyle Seager. Ian Kennedy, 7-5 now. 2-run home run for Seattle. Making this game a little bit closer. Boy, I thought Witt had that. It was a high-arcing home run for the Mariners. Took forever to land.
You did.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dom Thompson Williams.
Here comes T-Rex Williams, or T. Williams, or T. Willie, as Kramer calls him.
T. Willie.
If you throw Suggs, you go by T-Sizzle. Anybody ever call you T-Sizzle?
Nobody ever called me T-Sizzle. There's no reason for me to be called T-Sizzle.
There is absolutely no reason to call you T-Sizzle. What about K-Sizzle?
No.
The count is
I will call you that now. K-Sizzle.
Nathan Saving, hi everyone, checking in from Morton, Illinois, was born KC. I believe
And
blue.
another strikeout there. Corey T-Sizzle does not like it.
The catcher, number 2.
Nathan Saving,
Swing
welcome.
and a miss.
Welcome to
Mad
the
at
virtual.
himself.
Welcome to the virtual Royals. I'm glad that you are enjoying it like us.
Kramer Sizzle. K-Sizzle, ladies call him.
And no one's ever called me that.
And this should be 3.
That thing's carrying though.
With
Yeah, he gets
underneath
it out.
That's it. Kansas City Royals go to 6-1 on the season. Virtual hug from the King Ethan Bradshaw there. Royals outfield, Gordon, Dozier, and Witt celebrating the nice win. Fireworks at the K on this Saturday, cooler Saturday afternoon in Kansas City. Jake Junis absolutely fantastic today with 8 strikeouts.
It was an amazing performance that we've seen that going on, and it was good to get him back into the win column. It was perfect to see this great pitching perspective. Even bullpen, yeah, a little shaky, but going 7 strong innings. For
Give him
Junis,
some late
amazing.
runs.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's okay, though. They still got the win, didn't they?
Virtual Royals not only just got the win, but they get the 3rd series win of the year.
Our final
Jake
line for
Junis.
this afternoon.
Jake Junis, 8 strikeouts today for the Royals in 7 innings. Kept that pitch count low, too, below 90.
10 hits. No errors.
Jake
They
Junis,
left 8
fantastic
on
today.
base.
We'll check the box score here. Whit Merrifield comes in with 2 hits, 2
For
for
the
5,
Mariners,
bringing his average
5 runs,
up to
7
387.
No errors. They left
It
4
also
men on
was
base.
Salvador Perez, another couple hits with 367.
Time of the ball
As
game,
far as
3
doubles,
hours
Mondi,
and
Dozier,
30
and Gordon.
minutes.
Gordon getting his 4th double on the season.
Thank you for
As far as
joining us
pitching
here this
matchups for the
afternoon.
Kansas City Royals, we
And
had
we
7
remind
strong
you
from
of
Jake
lead.
Junis, 2 earned
Drive
runs,
home safely.
8 strikeouts. Greg Holland came in for an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run. Then it was Ian Kennedy getting things closed out. 7.71.
That
His
ERA
ERA booms to.
Yeah, that
because
ERA
he's
does
been
not look
so
good.
good throughout the season. Our phone line for the postgame show, 913-744-3864 if you'd like to call in about the virtual Royals today. But Jake Junis looked fantastic today.
What is that? Is it pitching winning pitcher with Holland?
That's incorrect.
Yeah, that is really incorrect. I don't know why they had pitching like that on there. No, Junis had the win.
They
6
gave it to him on here, 1-1
good.
now. For,
Good, that's
for
what it
Jake
should
Junis.
be. That's how it should be. That's my last one.
Player of the game was Jake Junis today, but here's some highlights on the game today. See a nice defensive catch there from Whit Merrifield, diving, making the catch. We saw one from Alex Gordon earlier this year. The 2 web gems really for the Royals on the early season. Whit Merrifield, nice dive, but that was in the top of the first.
That seemed like it was a while ago with that diving catch there by Witt.
Here's Mondesi's doubles. Mondesi just hitting the gap just so fast. So fast for the Kansas City Royals. Had a home run up in Detroit, but he has just been remarkable for the virtual Royals this season. 6-1 now for the Kansas City Royals. Here's Hunter Dozier's double. It scored 2 in this game that ended up being important runs.
Well, I've noticed that these Royals are a firecracker offense. They get going, and they get going strong. And that's what's good. This is the second inning. They were already up 5-0. We see that back in Chicago they had 8 in one inning, or was that in Detroit? It was in Detroit that happened, and they had 5 in another inning later on the next game. So this team, once they score in bunches.
There's Tom Murphy's double. Tom Murphy's been really one of the Seattle hitters. It's been on fire 8 straight games with the hit now. For the catcher, Tom Murphy. There's Gordon's double, his 4th double of the season.
That's the one that scored Salvi.
Scored Salvador Perez from first base, but Alex Gordon leads the Royals in doubles with 4 on the season.
Our phone line is 913-744-3864. Join the conversation with the virtual Royals.
913-744-3864, as K-Sizzle just told us.
K-Sizzle.
Here's Sal Perez, 2nd home run of the season.
He went down and got that one.
hit one on Royals opening day into the Mariners dugout. That one, 411 feet for the Royals, his second home run of the season. You see Sal Perez going yard there as well. 15th home run for the Royals this season. Salvador Perez. It's one thing these virtual Royals have been doing so far has been hitting the ball out of the ballpark.
And it's
been cooler too, cooler temperatures, but yet the bats still hot for the Royals.
I don't know if it's the juiced ball doing this at all, but they're hitting the ball, they're squaring it up, and it looks like they came out of spring training ready to lock and load and possibly run all over this AL Central.
AL Central battle. Here's Seager's home run, 414 off Ian Kennedy.
That almost got robbed by Witt.
I thought Witt had this one. Witt went to the wall and just over his head. Bounce on the Pepsi porch.
Good old Pepsi porch. I've walked around that area once.
Have you?
Yes. I was actually walking one time. Lorenzo came through a ball while I was walking, trying to head out to the thing. It was like the 9th inning. Threw a ball up there. This person missed it, almost hit me in the face, and Lorenzo Kane was laughing. So it was back in I think 2015 during that run.
Our player of the game, Jakob Junis, 7 innings, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. Tom Murphy hit, kind of brought him in. Nick Margevicius was the starter for the Mariners. Only goes 1 2/3 innings. He was touched up for the Royals for 5 runs early.
It was atrocious to look at this kid win out the position and then have a stellar game against the Rangers. He gets the loss then, and then only go in an inning and 2/3.
It surprised even our Seattle fan D that he even made the team in the rotation. But Scott Service played him.
Maybe he'll have something. Maybe he's going to get put on waivers again. That's where they claimed him off against San Diego. But it was not a good start there from Seattle.
Once again, Sal Perez, 2 for 3 today with a home run and an RBI, his second home run of the year. Hunter Dozier continues the hitting trend for the Royals as well, 1 for 4 with that double. Alex Gordon, on fire Alex Gordon, 2 for 4 with his 4th double of the season. And Mondi, 1 for 5 today, but that important 2 RBI double that he had early in the season. But the story is Jakob Junis, who was not good last Sunday in Chicago, makes amends for it today in that slider on point for his out pitch and strikeouts.
Jakob Junis was lights out today. Yeah, 2 walks, that's okay, 2 earned runs, but I mean, you're going to give it a run or 2 when you're pitching. In fact, you got 8 strikeouts, only get 3 hits. That's what you need to look at right there. That's what the most impressive thing. He had 7 innings as well. Jakob Junis, he redeemed himself against Chicago.
Any final thoughts for you, Cream Dog, K-Sizzle?
Royals are on pace to, lose, I think, maybe 40 games this season. Let's see if that happens.
They're on fire, 6-1, 3 series wins.
A lot of home runs and being placed. This is fun baseball. I honestly can't wait till actual real baseball comes back. And maybe, hopefully, we'll see what comes from them. Or they're going to look at game tape of the virtual Royals and say, hey, we can do that too.
There we go. The game about an hour and 50 minutes. So far, the pace of play working good. First pitch today, 1:10. But the Royals go to 6-1 on the season. The Mariners fall to 3-5. Mike Montgomery on the mound for the Kansas City Royals tomorrow. For Kramer Sansone, a.k.a. the Cream Dog, I'm Jay Binkley, wishing you good afternoon, Kansas City.